Assalamu alaikum and good day everybody. Now, today let's continue with On Holiday Part 2 Module 9. First of all, before we start with our today's lesson, let's learn some of the new words. Let's look at your textbook, page 88. Open, open. Closed, closed. Find, find. Look at the stars. Look at the stars. Buy postcards. Buy postcards. Alright, first activity. Let's listen and read. Look at your textbook, page 88.
Dear Diary, today was a great day. In the morning, I went to the beach. I found a pretty shell. It was sunny and hot, but I didn't swim. There was a shark in the water. I didn't see it, but the lifeguard did. In the afternoon, my mother took me to the museum, but it was closed, so we didn't go in. We went to the shopping center and bought postcards. At night, my mother and I walked on the beach and looked at the stars. They were beautiful.
Next, let's learn some grammar. Look at your textbook, page 89. Let's read together. Follow me. I didn't swim. I didn't swim. He didn't swim. He didn't swim. They didn't swim. They didn't swim. We didn't swim. We didn't swim. Didn't here means did not. Didn't, did not. Okay, so this is the contraction form. Alright, next, let's take a look at the exercise. Look at your textbook, page 89. For this part, you can just do it in the textbook. What did Katie do today? Read activity 1 and tick. Okay? So, based on the reading text that you read just now, you need to tick what did Katie do? And later, I will show you the answer. Next, look at your workbook, page 70. For this part, you need to read and write. Use the past simple form. Okay, now let's look at the passage. Dear Diary, today we went to the museum in the morning. Instead of you use the word go, you need to change the verb into past tense form. The past tense form for go is went. Okay? Next, we didn't go to the beach because it was cloudy. Didn't go. Instead of you use the word not go, you need to add the word did not go. And the contraction form for did not is didn't. Do you still remember the lesson that I told you just now? I hope so. Number 3, we not take pictures at the museum, but we buy a lot of nice postcards. So this one, number 3, applies the same rule as number 2. But for number 4, you need to find the past tense form for buy. You can Google it. Next, number 5. Later, we eat lunch at a restaurant. So, eat, the past tense form for eat is what? Okay, you need to look at the previous videos where I did post a lesson on past tense. Next, in the evening, we go to the beach. The past tense form for go is what? So you write the answer here. And look at the stars. What is the answer? And how do you write look in a past tense form? Please do it now. Later, I will show you the answer. Next, look at your workbook page 70. The second activity, Our World. Look and correct the sentences. For this part, you need to look at the picture and correct the sentences. Look at the first example. Katie went to the museum. Katie went to the museum. And if you look at the picture, the museum was closed. So, you need to write the answer. She didn't go to the museum. Full stop. She went to the shopping center. Okay? Next, number 2. Katie found a postcard. Do you think that she found a postcard? No. So the answer probably, she didn't find a postcard. Full stop. She found a seashell. Full stop. Okay? For number 3 and number 4, you need to do it on your own. Later, I will show you the answer. Next, let's look at some grammar. For this part, you can look at your textbook page 90. Let's read together. Please repeat after me. Did I swim? Did he swim? Did she swim? Did they swim? Did we swim? So for this part, this is the question form. Okay? This is the question form. Swim is the verb. So, did I swim? If the answer is yes, you need to answer it this way. Yes, I did. Okay, let's say, did he swim? And you want to answer no. How are you going to answer it? Look at this. No, he didn't. Got it? Now, the blue one is for yes answer. The red one is for no answer. You can look at this table to guide you in writing the answer later. But before we do the exercise, let's follow me. Yes, I did. Yes, he did. Yes, she did. Yes, they did. Yes, we did. Now, let's try the no answer. No, I didn't. No, he didn't. No, she didn't. No, they didn't. No, we didn't. Okay? So this will be the guide for you to answer the questions later. Next, let's look at your workbook page 71. Let's play. The first activity is where you need to listen to an audio and number. Please listen carefully.
Module 9. Workbook. Let's play. Activity 1. Listen and number 1 to 5. 1.
Did you go to the beach yesterday, Lynn?
Yes, I did.
Did you swim?
No, I didn't swim. You know I like painting. I painted a pretty picture.
2.
Mr. Thomas, did you go windsurfing yesterday?
No, I didn't. I went to the beach, but I didn't go windsurfing.
Did you swim?
No, I didn't. I just bought an ice cream. It was delicious.
3.
Did you take any pictures yesterday, George?
No, I didn't take any pictures. I went to the beach.
Did you go swimming?
No, I didn't. I went windsurfing. I love going windsurfing in the summer.
4.
Hi, Helen. Did you go to the beach yesterday?
Yes, I did.
Did you swim?
No, I didn't. I walked on the beach and I saw a lot of shells. They were very pretty.
5.
Mrs. Dean, who took these pictures?
I took them. I went to the beach yesterday and I took a lot of pictures.
They're very pretty pictures.
Thank you.
Next, let's look at the second activity. Look at your workbook, page 71. Let's play. Look at activity 1 and answer the questions. The first activity just now will give you the answer. So, the first one has been done for you. Let's read together. Did Mr. Thomas go windsurfing? No, he didn't. The second question. Did Tom and John play in the sun? Yes, they what? So you figure out. Alright? Just look back at the activity 1, and then answer these questions. Just simply write the answer. If it is a female, you need to replace the name to she. If the name is a male, then you need to replace the name with he. Okay? Right. Now you can pause this session and complete the tasks assigned. Good luck! Now, let's resume our lesson. Now you can hit the play button to see the next video to check your answers. Let's look at it. Look at your textbook, page 89. Activity 2. What did Katie do today? Read activity 1 and take. Okay. Katie was looking at the stars. And then next, number 5. Next is number 6. And the last one, the answer is number 7. So basically for the second activity, the answers are number 4, number 5, number 6, and number 7. So you need to take these 4 pictures. Okay? Next, look at your workbook, page 17. Let's check your answer. For this part, you need to read the passage and write. Use the past simple. Let's read together. Dear Diary, today we went to the museum in the morning. We didn't go to the beach because it was cloudy. We didn't take pictures at the museum, but we bought a lot of nice postcards. Later, we ate lunch at a restaurant. In the evening, we went to the beach and looked at the stars. Okay? You can also practice your reading. Please check your answer carefully and make sure you spell it right. Next, look at your workbook, page 70. Our world. Second activity. Look and correct the sentences. Let's read together. And if you feel like you want to pause this minute to check your answer, you can do so. Now, we need to read together. Alright, follow me. Katie went to the museum. She didn't go to the museum. She went to the shopping center. Number 2. Katie found a postcard. She didn't find a postcard. She found a shell. Next, Katie bought clothes. She didn't buy clothes. She bought postcards. Next, Katie swam in the sea. She didn't swim in the sea. She looked at the stars. Okay, now let me do some explanation to make things clearer. Okay, if you notice, the one that I wrote in red is actually how you are going to write the sentence in a past tense form. When you use the word didn't followed by verb, you need to make sure that the verb is written in root word. In other words, it should be written in the base word, kata asal dia, perkataan asal. For example, didn't find, didn't run, didn't go, didn't buy, didn't swim, didn't play. Okay? And if you don't use the word didn't, you need to write straight away in past tense form, meaning the verb you need to replace in past tense form. For example, find. The past tense form for find is found. Look at number 1. Go. The past tense form for go is went. Next, look at number 3. The past tense form for buy is bought. Next, the past tense form for swim is swam. I hope you understand. Okay, now let's look at the next activity, your workbook, page 71, the first activity. Let's play, listen and number 1 to 5. Number 1, Lynn. This is Lynn. She was painting a picture. Number 2, this is Mr. Thomas. He bought an ice cream. Next, number 3, this is George. He went surfing. Next, number 4, this is Helen. She looked at the shells. Next, this is Mrs. Dean. Mrs. Dean took some photos. Okay, now let's look at your workbook, page 71. Let's play activity 2. Look at activity 1 and answer the question. So based on the activity just now, you need to answer the question whether the answer is yes or no. Now let's look at it one by one. Let's read together. Please follow me. Number 1. Did Mr. Thomas go windsurfing? The answer is no, he didn't. When you write the answer, please make sure that after the word yes or no, you must have comma. No, comma, he didn't. How do you spell the word didn't? D-I-D-N apostrophe T and then full stop. Please end your sentence with a full stop. This is really important. Next, number 2. Did Tom and John play in the sun? How many of them? There are 2 of them, right? So the answer is yes, they did. Next, number 3. Did George take pictures? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Number 4. Did Mrs. Dean paint? No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Number 5. Did Helen see any shells? Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And the last one, number 6. Did Lynn swim? No, she didn't. No, she didn't. I think that's all for today. Please make sure to take some photos and upload your work to the Google Classroom. Thank you for participating. Stay safe and stay healthy. See you next week. Goodbye.